Head to the post office and you'll see an empty lobby. The days of the mad rush to file your taxes are now long gone. Good evening, I'm Alice Davis.
And I'm Paul Butler. This is WBOC News at 7. You know, many of us remember the long lines, of course, from tax filing meant long lines, a food truck at the post office, and doors open till midnight. Well, now it's just not the case. WBOC Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Koslof joins us at the post office in Georgetown. And Evan, it's a lot different than it used to be.
10 to 15 years ago, there would have been people lined up out this door into this lobby. Today, it's pretty quiet. And back then, the main mailing center here would be open until as late as midnight. But today was normal hours, closing at 5 p.m.
Pens were moving at the Georgetown post office, just not as many as there used to be. This lobby is looking more and more empty every year as people turn to electronic filing.
Empty. There's nobody here.
The voice of Carrie Dunning literally echoes through the empty hall as she remembers how it used to be.
The line would be out the door. Everybody'd be hanging out, filing their taxes.
Now the IRS expects 85% of the tax filing to be done digitally.
Definitely not as busy.
This surely makes the workload easier on people like Chris Andrews from the post office. His first day was 19 years ago exactly, on filing day in 1995.
We used to have food and beverages, have lines out the door, have extended hours till midnight, so it's nowhere near the event that it used to be.
Now the party has moved to other more digital companies like H&R Block in Georgetown. There, owner Emily Spicer brought out the food, drinks, and pajamas for the deadline.
Well, I know when I first started here, I counted one time, and for each tax return, myself had to sign 21 times for each tax return. So you can imagine the clients had to do that too, or more.
And times have changed. This is what they used to deal with. They would sign this stack of papers and then put it in the mail. Now, they do it all digitally. They sign this and then send it electronically.
Now, when we send it from our desk with the client sitting right beside us, in 5 minutes or less, the IRS will accept it.
The new age of tax filing in a digital world.
So if you haven't filed yet, there are still a couple places that remain open, but they're pretty far away. One of them is here all the way up in New Jersey. The other one is in Newcastle County. So if you're in southern Delaware, it's pretty much closed for the day.
Well, Evan, there is an exception to this new trend in digital filing.
If you're going to be filing for a tax extension, then you will still have to put that in the mail, so you're going to have to find yourself a post office this evening. Reporting live in Sussex County, Evan Koslof, WBOC News here in Georgetown.